Hey, we're the Ohio guys on location at Shudocon in Lansing, Michigan. And today we're joined by Jason Liebrecht. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. What's it like working in the industry today?
It's excellent, especially in the VO world. It's super low stress, a lot of fun. I cannot complain.
Good. What's the favorite show that you've worked on? A lot of people say it's like picking their favorite baby.
For me, it's pretty easy. I'd say Darker Than Black.
Okay. Good. What was it like working on the Borderlands series?
That was also awesome. I know these are kind of sounding like the same answer, but Mordecai was a great boon. I was very excited to get that job, and it's actually a game that I like to play. So all around, super cool.
Good. What was it like working on Black Butler?
Black Butler was fun too. A great group. I can't speak highly enough about my castmates and Ian. Great collaborator. Just excellent all around. I know I'm a broken record here.
That's fine.
I'm happy.
If you could be any of the characters that you played in real life, who would it be? And you can mix and match.
I'd be the Black Reaper.
You'd be the Black Reaper?
I'd be the Black Reaper, and I'd be Hay.
Okay.
I also like Takizawa, I gotta admit, from Eden of the East. That's my close second these days. Yeah, I'd say those two. Honestly, you're saying I can combine if I want a combo meal.
Yeah.
I'd be Takizawa that turns into the Black Reaper.
Okay.
To fight crime or maybe, enrich the lives of my loved ones.
You already touched on it. What was it like working on Eden of the East?
Eden of the East was excellent. Mike McFarlane is another one of my favorite directors. He has a way of getting super subtle, realistic performances out of his actors. He trusts you. He allows you to improvise. All right, she got me a little bit. Monica Rial, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, Monica Rial.
One of my castmates from Black Butler, like I said.
Yep.
Good times all around. But Mike's the shit. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but Mike's awesome. He's one of my favorite people. We're friends. We actually saw Black Sabbath together last summer.
That's cool.
He's a great director. A lot of stuff I've done with him. I don't know. He seems to call on me when he's got a show that suits me, and for me, that tends to be more in the realistic vein as far as anime is concerned. And he and I have established a rapport. You work with somebody long enough, that's what happens, hopefully. And I feel like I've been very proud of the work that he and I have collaborated on. Almost without exception, honestly.
What was it like working on Shin-Chan?
That's another one of my favorites, honestly. Zack Bolton, he's another one of my favorite people. A good friend of mine, great director, Darker Than Black as well. He, again, has a way of getting super subtle performances out of his actors, and I don't know, it's just a great deal of fun. I was extolling your virtues, my friend. Yes, indeed. See how it's like to collaborate? It's excellent. Ian Sinclair, ladies and gentlemen.
Ian Sinclair.
Another excellent human being,
yes.
And a good director, good communicator.
Yep.
But back to Shin-Chan. Shin-Chan is very close to my heart. Inchman is a little bit of a take on the voice. My father is from Chile originally, and I'm actually, in my family, I'm the first generation born in this country. And that accent is a riff on my father's accent. And when I first came to Zack to audition for that role, I basically started off saying, there's no way you're going to use this accent, but here it is. And I start talking like this, and Zack is like, I think this might actually work.
I love it.
And I think it's pretty hilarious, and it led to some pretty interesting improvisations and collaborative improvisations. Again, badass all around.
Is there anything that might have come out recently that you would like to plug?
I don't know about super recently, but I don't know if enough people, in my opinion, have seen Wolf Children. I think Wolf Children is, again, beautiful, subtle work. I know it was excellent as a Japanese film in its own right, but I feel like Mike, again, did justice to the dub and the actors as well, the collaborative process, the results that it yielded. I don't know, I think more people should see that movie. Super subtle and beautiful. I don't know if you've seen it, but
yes.
But it is one of my favorites. And it's not necessarily in that vein of things that I've mentioned before, you know.
Yep.
Like clearly I like being the badass and I want to be Batman and all that. Wolf Children is nowhere near that realm, but I still think its merits are undeniable.
Facebook, Twitter, or any other social medias for fans?
I'm not on it, my friend.
That's fine. That's totally fine. We just have to ask.
No worries, no worries. I probably should be at some point, and it's only through my own personal embarrassment that I deactivated my account at some point. It's been a few years, and I think it's been a healthy choice for me.
That's good.
I have gotten some flack about it from my agent as well. You know, to publicize yourself is not a bad thing. And I've definitely missed out on some work as a result of doing that, but I still stand by the decision and honestly feel like a happier person.
You gotta do what's best for you.
Indeed.
Yep. Well, we'd like to thank you for joining us today.
Of course, man.
They're great. For the How guys, I'm Mike, he's Jason, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers, everybody.